Alright, so I did start editing an update video, but I have the feeling that that's either going to take forever to get done or never get done. So I figured, why not just upload a quick update video, as I've actually made a fair bit of progress. It doesn't look like much, but this has been, lots and lots and lots of work. Lots of fiberglassing. I've been for about 40 litres of fiberglass resin. And as you can see, the side here is attached. What else has happened? The roof. This has happened. I put up a steel frame, put a bunch of wood on the steel frame, and then put this carpet over it, and it looks fantastic. It's a little bit dirty at the moment, but it's really good. And there's this steel frame here that replaces the stock thing. It's not the most beautiful installation I've ever done. As you can see, it's quite rough. I'm going to bog that and smooth it over, and then I'm going to repaint the roof. But it was a bit of a testing run for me. There's a few things I could have done better. Like I did too much welding. I know that much. I welded it too much. Got too excited, and it did warp this beam a little bit. But other than that, I'm quite happy with it. So came out really good, and the roof looks fantastic, and it's very strong. And we've got this baffle here, which is 3 layers thick, plus some bracing, plus this ringer here, just an extra screw purchase. And and then we've got a 25mm recess, which is just 1 layer of wood. So, and then we have the inside the enclosure, which is all fiberglass together, because there's these big gaps here, as you can see. It's just all gaps. And instead of just trying to join everything together with wood, which I could have done, it's just too hard. It's probably easier, really, but for me, I'd prefer to just fiberglass it. So But anyway, I've joined this down to the floor, cleaned all the stock sound ending off the floor just the other day, so it looks like my wagon now, basically. And I'm going to fiberglass the entire floor, because why not? I still haven't removed all the stock sound ending from there. You'll see that greyish stuff. I'm going to get rid of that when I get around to it. It's not a priority, but I'm just going to fiberglass all the way down to the front, but particularly this section, because that seals it off nicely to the floor. It strengthens the floor, strengthens the box, because the box is just floating. It was just floating here on either end. So, and the box also I'm not even going to go into how unsquare it is, but and then there's that bracing at the rear, which attaches down to the box. It could be a little bit better, but I'm happy with it. So anyway, and that's basically all there is to show. It's been a lot of work, a lot of thinking, a lot of doing, mostly just doing. For a build that I just sort of decided I'd slap together in 3 months, it's become a bit bigger than that. It's been 6 months or so now, but I'm really happy with how it's going. As for the boot, there's nothing to show there, nothing's changed. So I'm just going to keep fiberglassing away at this, and once I get to this top piece of the box on and I seal it all up, I'll chuck the subs in and give it a test. Obviously I still need to get a windscreen back in it. Before I put the windscreen in it, I'm going to fiberglass the cowl, because the cowl is just this thin, shitty metal, which is the cowl's where the windscreen mounts to. So I want to remove part of the dash for access, and then just fiberglass all of this. I thought about welding to it, but I decided against it. Not worth it. It's thin metal. I don't want to start welding. I'll be there forever. It'll be a mess, and I regret it. So I'm just going to fiberglass it to strengthen that up, so that the windscreen's mounted to something a bit more solid. Because obviously the top of it's just very solid. It's quite strong. It shouldn't have any issues with it flexing. Obviously it might still move a little bit, but this car's only going to do maybe a 158, so it won't be the end of the world. And it's still got a full steel frame and wood and everything. So plus expanding foam in the roof too. Expanding foam actually worked quite well. So anyway, that's enough of me talking. You can see everything that's going on here. Lots and lots of fiberglass. About 40 litres of resin so far, and a lot of mat. And anyway, see you later.